Couple of straighteners before you watch this video, legends. The following video showcases Hely-Shop and the wonderful Alessio, owner and passionate supporter of the RC hobby, most well known for us for radio control helicopters. Now look, this video is not safe for work or minors on loudspeakers. There's some bad language in it because we're adults and we're able to. So if it offends you, please don't watch this or start posting your disdain in the comments. We had a bloody good laugh with Alessio and it was an enjoyable visit. He's a great guy and Hely-Shop an awesome supporter of our hobby. Do please support this one-man band to thrive. Many thanks to Alessio and of course to Uncle Bob for the camera work. Apologies for some sections of the sound. I've new kit and I'm still working on it. Finally, Heli Shed is in no way affiliated or sponsored by Hely-Shop. Enjoy the film. Tongue twisters. Don't you just love them? She sells seashells on the seashore. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, where's the peck of pickled pepper Peter Piper picked? That's a great one. Don't ask me to do that in another take. But this is my favourite. Heli Shed is at the Hely-Shop shop to buy a helicopter in the Hely-Shop shop. So let's have a chat with Alessio at Hely-Shop. Welcome you legends and heli heads, you choppers and stick bangers. In fact, I had an itchy nose. Redo that. Welcome you legends and heli heads, you choppers and stick bangers, you twizzle whizzlers. I know you're out there. I'm with one right now. We'll talk to him in a minute. And of course, the wonderful subscribers. Welcome to this special video on Heli Shed because, as I said at the very beginning there, Heli Shed is at the Hely-Shop shop to buy a helicopter from the Hely-Shop shop. And I'm with the man right now, Alessio. Fantastic to see you. Thanks so much for the coffee I had when I turned up. It was all waiting for me. If you want a coffee at the Hely-Shop, then just make an appointment, come down. It'll all be ready for you, won't it?
Yeah, we've got a coffee machine ready.
Was it I've come down today to pick up a helicopter, a new helicopter for the fleet, but I wanted to use this as an opportunity to have a chat with Alessio and introduce Hely-Shop. Alessio, talk to us about Hely-Shop. What's the Hely-Shop story?
Hely-Shop story. What's the Hely-Shop story? Hely-Shop started 6 years ago. I'm a flyer myself. I'm in the hobby, and
you're a stick banger.
I'm trying to be a stick banger.
He is a stick banger. He is a stick banger, and we will have a stick banging demonstration at the very end. But sorry,
Maybe.
Carry on.
So yeah, no, how it started. I had a family, kids, and then I couldn't go flying, so I thought, you know, let me try and still be in the hobby and make a business. See if I went in the wrong time. It was when business was, you know, really low, but 2017.
Okay, good.
2017. But yeah, started doing that from home, and
you were literally in the cupboard under the stairs.
Basically, yeah.
Up. Get up.
Come on, Alessio, time to get up. Come on. The shop won't open itself. Right, you're unlocked.
Now.
Now then, just in case you didn't hear, get up. And moved into the kitchen.
Yeah. Then moved into the garage.
Yeah.
Then a small unit, and now this.
Now the Hely-Shop shop.
Yeah, Hely-Shop shop. Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. So you've been going since about 2017. Worked your way up. 2017, 18. Worked your way up. Now in the fantastic Hely-Shop. One thing I have to say on behalf of everybody who knows you and who knows Hely-Shop is you've got a fantastic reputation out there.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody says that your nipples are beautiful. I'll edit that out. I'll edit that out, don't worry. Oh no, I'll edit that out. It won't be in there. Don't worry, it won't be in. So you've been going since 2017, 2018. I will edit that out. You're now in the Hely-Shop, and we've gone past the COVID era, etc. you've now got a team that fly for Hely-Shop, and there are some fantastic names in there, and we won't go through them now, but I mean, these are well-known pilots, extremely talented. You must be very proud of them when they're out there representing you.
Yes, really proud of them. There's some guys, top guys. Well, we've got quite a range of team where, like, you know, we've got beginners and medium, let's say medium pilot and top pilots. But yeah, some of them are really some great stick bangers.
Stick bangers,
as you say.
Yeah. Well, as you say, you've got a range of pilots, and again, that's something that's really great about the Hely-Shop team. And I know there are other teams that adopt the same, very much so, you know, of the full range of abilities. I'd like to point out I'm not in that team. I'm not sure why, legends, but I'm not there. But it's a great team, and you enjoy competing on the competitions. Anything coming up particularly that you're very much looking forward to seeing how the team perform?
Yeah, the upcoming Helifest.
Helifest?
Helifest.
Let's give Helifest a plug, actually. It's on the 14th?
14th, 15th, 16th.
14th, 15th, 16th. I think it's actually from about Thursday, Friday, over the weekend.
Thursday, yeah. So yeah, there's quite a few of our team competing into that competition. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Brilliant.
Looking forward to see all the, you know, customers.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just see the names.
Yeah. Well, this is a very, you know, and I don't think it matters, legends and choppers. I don't think it matters what country you're watching this in, whether it's the UK, the US, Europe, or any of our Asian and Middle Eastern friends. The fact is that this is a very small, niche hobby and fairly sort of tight community. In this country, everyone pretty much knows everybody, i.e. in the United Kingdom. Let's give a bit of a plug here. What's flying off the shelves?
What flies off the shelf is more like, you know, servos, motor, ESC, because you've got customers trying to upgrade it.
Yes.
They're old electronics, or they want to change something. Good seller has been like the Goose Sky models.
Yes.
S1, S2. They're great for beginners.
Yes.
And they're great for stick bangers. So yeah, now there's the RS4, RS7, but mainly it's what we're trying to do here is mainly support the whole range of helicoptering parts and everything. I mean, I try always to keep up on all the stock on everything, but yeah, trying to support the hobby in general, really.
If I was to put you on the spot and say, what's Hely-Shop's USP, its unique selling point? What is unique about Hely-Shop, or what does it sell that others do not?
So we do sell some products that they're unique to us.
Okay.
So we've got Soxers, GDWs, another brand, JX servos. So that's the main products that we just unique. They are unique to our shop. USP selling is more what people say is my personal touch. I think some of the guys just, I don't know. Maybe
he's very charismatic, isn't he? I don't know whether to carry on this interview or to go and snuggle up with him on the settee. Yeah, but absolutely,
yeah,
you know,
that's what people say.
Yeah.
But I'm just being me.
I haven't got enough time in the world to all my life to go around to all the wonderful model shops in the UK, and there are some great ones out there. I'm very, to be frank, I'm very blinkered. The helicopters are for me. Yeah. But it's important, it's 2024, business needs to survive, and if it doesn't innovate, it will fail. And so our big three, I'll call them the big three, AT models, Midland helicopters, and of course yourself, Hely-Shop, you also branch out and provide other types of models, right?
Yeah, we've got cars, boats, planes, plastic model kits. We're trying to sell a bit of everything, so we're trying to cover all the areas. So, you know, if even a heli customer comes and say, oh, you know, I want to try a car, so we can just say, oh yeah, have this.
Yes.
This will be perfect for you. Or, oh, I fancy a plastic model kit.
Yes.
Say, yeah, you should get this one. And so, yeah, trying to cover all the pies. So,
yeah.
So
if I was to put you on the spot, and if I was to say to you, what are your 3 items that you would want to utilise this as a platform to promote. We're not sponsored by Hely-Shop at all. This is just, you know, this is just our way of giving back. So what are those 3 items? Let's talk about them.
So,
Item 1.
Soxus kits. 6.1, 7.1, 7.1 light.
I can feel her inside here,
He's in
Alessio.
love. He's in love.
I can feel her. She wants to come out.
What's unique about the Soxos series of helicopters to, say, other helicopters that you can go out and buy?
Essentially, is the monoblock mainframe.
Yeah.
People what likes about the strike is, you know, is the head feeling of it. Obviously, another unique feature is the tail.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen the tail. He hasn't got a standard push rod. He only has, like, you know, a torque tube where it twists
Yes.
and right instead
Yes.
of pushing.
Yes.
That controls the tail. So that's unique about it.
And what are the benefits of that over, say, a push rod system?
Fuck knows, mate.
Let's... We can't fucking keep that in there, you lunatic. Fuck me, he's like, fuck knows. You're like, you're fucking Hely-Shop.
You made me a question
Yeah, that's
literally
brilliant.
like that.
Honestly, I won't keep that in.
So what's the beneficial of having that type of tail? Is more direct control. But you need to be careful when you set it up because it's got, you know, you don't want to give too much trouble.
Yes.
While you build this, if you got any question how to set it up, I'm sure Bob will help you. But yeah, just give me a shout in case, and we'll go through it. So yeah.
Well, there you have it, legends. Yet again, Alessio steps forward and puts his hand up and said, very happy to help you, which is wonderful. But of course, I'm lucky. Unlike many other choppers out there, I have an Uncle Bob. And Uncle Bob will be building this with me, won't you, Bob?
Yes, mate.
With me, yeah? This type, well, hopefully you'll be doing better coffee than you did last time. It was me that made
That's
it.
all he did. Like
So,
that.
holding on to one of your
Greg, you
customers.
never
You know, there aren't that many Soxoses. There is such a thing. Is there a plural Soxoses? What do you get when you have a flock of Soxoses?
I don't know, sexos.
What's a Sexos?
Some people call it sexos.
Fucking Sexos. It's a wonderful helicopter, and proof is in the pudding. I put my money where my mouth is. This one is Heli Shed's Soxos. Bought it with my own money. There's no favouritism here whatsoever. Even though
You actually paid more, didn't you?
I did pay more. Yeah, I know, you fucking wanker. That's a really nice red, isn't it? Can you have a nice red? Is there such a thing as a nice red, or is red red?
Red's bloody red.
Is red's red? You are so from Derbyshire. Red's red, and that's it. Wonderful, so there we go. That's item 1, which was the Soxos. Don't worry about management, Bob. We've got it in hand, haven't we?
Yeah.
Just checking.
He's checking.
I'm the cameraman here.
Fucking someone shut him up. Right, wonderful. So item 1 was the Soxos helicopter. Get yours now, and you can only get them from Hely-Shop, right?
You can indeed.
Wonderful. On to item 2. Item 2 is...
Item 2 is the buffer pack.
Okay, talk to us about that.
So buffer pack comes from First.
Okay.
First is another brand of Soxus. What is the buffer pack? Essentially, the buffer pack is 3 capacitors that accumulate energy from the battery while you fly, and in case of a failure of a PEC or ESC or batteries, you still will have power for a depends what size you're gonna buy, because there's 2 different sizes, 125 Fahrenheit and 150 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
The 50 is bigger, obviously.
Yep.
So, but it'll give you approximately from 30 to 50 seconds. It all depends, obviously, from the weight of your machine, the consumption of the servos,
And it's only going to power the servos and the flybar unit, right?
Yes.
And the receiver.
Yes.
It's not going to power the motor.
No.
Just enough for you to be able to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
And get it and auto-rotate down and land it. And we can all do that, can't we? We can all auto-rotate from hundreds of foot in the air. You only have to look at some of my videos to see how very, very good I am at that.
So yeah, that's a little device you just plug into a spare, port on your receiver or flybarless. It's got a little button, and it's got three lights, sorry, which will give you the percentage of the battery level of the capacitors.
Yep.
Soon you turn your helicopter on, plug the battery in, this will start charging. By the time you got to your peg to start flying, it will be fully charged.
Okay.
Once you finish your flight, disconnect the battery. This obviously will think that the battery is...
or there's been a failure, and so it will kick in.
And it will kick in and it will start power the servers. Obviously, your heli's on the bench and it's all good. So what you do is just press the little button, it'll turn off. However, this latest version, you can program, assign a switch to the ports that you're going to plug the backup guard in.
Yep.
And you can switch it on and off.
Providing you've got enough channels on your transmitter,
Yes.
you can activate that on and off as and when you
Not
see
on,
fit.
you can switch it off.
Switch it off.
Yeah.
Great.
So you unplug it and then switch it off from your transmitter. And that's it.
Is it for our more senior, sort of more experienced helicopter pilots of the channel, is it a fair assessment to say this is a bit like the old OptiGuard system, only using capacitors rather than a battery?
Yes. So the benefit in this is obviously you don't have a LiPo on board, which I don't know where you're going to store your helis, but let's say you store your helis in, well, you store it in the Heli Shed.
Of course, in the Heli Shed, yeah.
But let's say you store it in your bedroom, you don't have that risk of a LiPo.
Yes.
You know, other backup guards have a LiPo. You don't have a risk to have a LiPo on your bedroom, and it's happened before where
Absolutely.
they just catch fire, don't they? So
Yep.
yeah, that's the benefit of this, is just, you know, capacitors which they'll charge up and discharge. And
So it's going to give you that assurance that in the event of a failure that
Yeah.
the backup guard is going to kick in and allow you to auto-rotate down.
yeah,
It has added advantage by the fact that it's capacitors and therefore can release energy a lot quicker
Yeah.
than a LiPo. And it's a lot safer than having a LiPo backup guard.
it also works as a noise filter, electronic noise filter,
Okay.
and it keeps the voltage constant in the back.
Removes any signal jitters of the voltage level.
Yeah.
Wow, I almost sound like I know what I'm talking about. Item 3.
Item 3 is the latest from first, the new blades. So
These are the ones with the paddle.
yes, it looks like
Yeah, yeah,
what's it called?
yeah. Tennis.
No, when you cut your grass. Do you know they used to use the?
Oh, the sickle, the scythe.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it looks like. So yeah, something about this is obviously I speak with the designer. They've been designed in cooperation with an aerospace company from Switzerland. So
Do they only come in 700 size?
they only come in 700 size. At the moment, only in black and white. There's two versions. One is P, precise, and one is A, agile.
Okay.
So for a sport flyer, I would suggest the P. For stick banger, I'd say the agile. Got more agile on the cyclic, you know.
And what's the purpose of the paddle at the end here? What does that give us? More stability or more control? What does that give us?
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. What.
I'm not sure you should say that, to be honest with you.
It'll give more lift.
Yeah.
So yeah, because the way they're designed, so they're narrow, close to the root,
Yes.
and they go bigger, and then yeah, so it's to give more lift because the blades obviously works on the edge.
Bit of a leading question because I know what the answer is, because this is reflecting real life helicopters. If you look at the Apache or the Merlin EH-101, you'll find that at the end of the rotor blade is a paddle, and that paddle is there designed for economy, i.e. longer flight time, less fuel carried. So if you consider that in real life and then you layer that onto radio control, that's essentially what you're getting. You're getting better lift, better control with less demand for power from your power system than you would do without the paddles. So it's always going to be a good thing to have, innovation in rotor blades in radio control helicopters. Well, there we go. We've had 3 wonderful items. The Soxos 6.1 helicopter. We'll be seeing more of that. We've got the first backup guard, which is great, and now the first blades. And you can get all of those uniquely at Hely-Shop. You know, on behalf of everybody in the UK, and you know, for me, the helicopter community, you provide, as they all do, but you solely because of your personality and the way in which you treat your customers. You know, a sincere, genuine, big thanks. You provide a great service to us and a friendly service. It's friendship first and business second, which is unusual in 2024. And you're always very, very accommodating. The least we can do is put this little video together, showcasing Hely-Shop. So, Alessio, thank you very much. It's been wonderful to spend some time with you. And I think it's at this point we have a little kiss or something.
No.
Thanks very much, Alessio. Cheers. Didn't Uncle Bob recently buy a T32 MZWC from you?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just, what's different?
The colour.